Did you know that postpartum depression affects approximately 1 in 7 women globally within the first year after childbirth? In the United States alone, nearly 600,000 new mothers are diagnosed annually, and this number rises to 900,000 when including women who experience miscarriages or stillbirths. Shockingly, around 50% of cases remain undiagnosed, leaving countless women without the support they need. Postpartum depression is a complex mood disorder that affects many new mothers after childbirth. It is quite important we put things into perspective. Prenatal depression occurs before, during, and after pregnancy. During pregnancy, it is called antenatal depression. Any time within 4 to 6 weeks after giving birth is what we refer to as postpartum depression. Most women develop baby blues, which is mostly sadness, irritability, and sleeping problems. But this occurs during the first 10 days. PPD has a deeper level of sadness, hopelessness, and trouble functioning that last much longer. For some women, unfortunately, this could be the start of a recurring illness that comes back in the future and lasts for months or even years. PPD generally has the same symptoms as the depression that is not related to pregnancy, and these symptoms can show up within the first 72 hours after pregnancy. This depressed state has a negative effect on your baby. It results in poor infant bonding, poor temperament, and behavior problems. There is also increased risk of compromised cognitive functions. It is also important to note that if you don't have an episode of depression in your first pregnancy, doesn't mean that you are safe from having another episode in the future, because another risk factor is having multiple pregnancies. Also, having a pre-existing bipolar disorder really increases the risk of having another of your episode after giving birth. Actually, the chances are within 25 to 40%. In fact, bipolar disorder increases your risk of postpartum psychosis, which is a very dangerous state and usually requires hospitalization to protect you and your baby from harm. So, how can you tell if you have this problem? A popular screening tool is the Edinburgh Postnatal Depression Scale. It is assessment using 10 questions that usually takes about 5 minutes to complete. Apart from that, other symptoms of PPD include persistent sadness or depressed mood, severe mood swings and irritability, difficulty bonding with the baby, withdrawal from family and friends, changes in appetite and sleep patterns, intense feelings of guilt, worthlessness, or inadequacy, thoughts of self-harm or harming the baby in extreme cases, suffering from frequent aches and pains including frequent headache, stomach problems, and muscles pains. In order to have an effective solution, it is essential to pinpoint the root causes of a problem. As such, it is worthwhile stating that PPD arises from a combination of biological, psychological, and social factors. After childbirth, there is a significant drop in estrogen and progesterone levels, which can trigger mood swings and depression. Research suggests that certain genes, such as the serotonin transporter gene SERT, may play a role in susceptibility to PPD. The stress of caring for a newborn, sleep deprivation, and changes in daily routines can contribute to PPD. Women with a history of depression or anxiety are at higher risk of suffering from PPD. Lack of support, financial stress, or relationship issues can exacerbate the condition. Women under the age of 20 years are at a higher risk of PPD. You may have a higher chance of PPD if you are currently using alcohol or smoke. PPD is also prevalent among women who had stressful events during the pregnancy, including personal illness, death, or illness of a loved one, a difficult or emergency delivery, premature delivery, or birth defect in the baby. Changes in your body after delivery may also has its effect to PPD. Effective treatments for postpartum depression include cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) and interpersonal therapy (APT) have shown success in managing PPD symptoms. Antidepressants, particularly selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors (SSRIs), are commonly prescribed. Building a strong support network of family and friends can help alleviate stress. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can improve overall mental health. Tools like the Edinburgh Postnatal Depression Scale (EPDS) can help identify high-risk individuals early and help curb the situation. If your postpartum depression is severe and does not respond to medications, ECT may be recommended. During ECT, a small amount of electrical current is applied to your brain to produce brain waves that are similar to those that occur during a seizure. Postpartum depression is tough, but with awareness, support, and the right care, no one has to face it alone. Remember, you are strong, you are resilient, and help is always within reach. If this video brought you clarity, comfort, or the encouragement you needed, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It could be the lifeline someone else needs. Let's continue spreading understanding and compassion. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.